Here's a short demonstration of how a business professional applied the same formula to other cells. Autofill is really just for beginners. Although it doesn't make a huge difference in this example, but if this is a data set of thousands of rows, you will know the difference. So this is actually a combination of 3 shortcuts. Trust me, you won't regret to take a few minutes to get used to these shortcuts. You can even ignore all the shortcuts listed in the shortcut list, which I've already narrowed it down to the most commonly used ones, but you can't ignore this. Plus, when people see you using these shortcuts, they will know that you have been through some very good trainings. So let's talk about the first one. The first one is Control Arrow key. This shortcut moves you to the last row or column that has value. Otherwise, it will go to the last row or column of the entire Excel sheet. If this is a huge data set, scrolling up and down will be a lot slower. The second one is Shift and press Arrow key. For example, when you select on the cell, hold Shift and press right arrow several times. For instance, it is selecting these cells. Still holding Shift and now left arrow, you are deselecting these cells. Now, combining these 2 shortcuts, you can select the whole column or row of data, a large data set, very quickly. The third one is Control D and Control R. When you have selected the whole column of data set using Control Shift down arrow, now use Control D, D as in down. It will copy the formula in the first row of the range and paste it to all the cells below. The same goes Control R. For instance, you have the whole row selected, and when you use Control R, R as in right, it will copy the formula in the leftist cell of the range and paste it to all the cells on the right. Here's another super useful tip. As you can see, a lot of times you need to add a whole column to the data set. If you simply use Control Shift down, it will go to the last row of the entire sheet. What I would do is to go to the next column that already has value in that column, in the last row, and Control down and right arrow, and just simply add something to the last row. It can be a number or anything. It will be overwritten anyway. And then you use Control Shift down. You can select the range you want, and Control D, apply the formula. Right there is a huge step from beginner to a business professional. I wish someone told me this trick when I started out. It can save me tons of time. And so please do practice these, and I will see you in the next lecture.